we know that music stirs emotions. So the question I want to ask you, what stirs in you when you think about your marriage? What comes about when you're thinking about your marriage? Because here's where we really want to get clear as a couple. Every marriage is a duet, yes, but it's also a duet in need of great backup singers. So the idea here is backup singers. Like, do you know who your backup singers are now? We've already really talked a lot about parents and grandparents. Who else? Who else have you invited into your marriage to be a backup singer to your duet?
Yeah, I'm in a men's group, and the leader of that men's group is my mentor. And he's someone that I just give full reign into my marriage and say, hey, you can speak into my marriage. And anytime I'm struggling with anything or have a problem with anything within the context of marriage, I always just run to him and just ask him and pick his brain on stuff. And it's interesting because one of the things that he always points me back to, anytime I'm like, man, Crystal this or Crystal that, although you are perfect. Yeah, you are perfect. But aside from her perfection, whenever she slips up 1% of the time, I run to him and I run to
Precious newlyweds. How about y'all? Who's speaking into your marriage today?
Our community group. That's the relationships that we have developed there have gotten to the level where we can discuss sex. We can discuss, if there's a financial issue or something like that. Yeah. And any of the men, in our community group, I feel like I could pick up the phone or send a text or whatever and say, hey, I need to talk with you this evening. Do you have a few minutes? And they would probably call me right back and say, what's up? What's going on?
Let's do it now.
And yeah, and that's, I think that's important for both of us.
Let him lead me to the banquet hall, and let his banner over me be love. She's speaking there of safety and security. And then Solomon comes back to her. My dove in the clefts of the rock and the hiding places on the mountainside. Show me your face. Let me hear your voice, for your voice is sweet and your face is lovely. I want you to determine, I want you to get clear as a couple who your backup singers are. In other words, who are the voices speaking into your marriage?
Would you want a cookie?
that was some of your best.
Would you like my apple fritter?
I wish I never would have shared that thing with you because you didn't even bother with it.
You still got a quarter of a donut left.
He's waiting for the next session.